Hey, y'all. Hello. This is Law by Iris Anderson, Attorney Anderson with the law firm of Iris v. Anderson, PLLC. And coming to you live, this is my first YouTube live. So hopefully this goes well. And so, my name is Iris Anderson. I am an attorney based out of Dallas, Texas, serving clients nationwide, licensed in Minnesota, specifically serving my bankruptcy clients in the Northern District of Texas, specifically the Dallas Fort Worth area. And so today I just wanted to come on and say hello and introduce myself and wanted to have some real conversation today. So today, I want to talk about a conversation I had with a colleague yesterday who made some really strong assumptions about people who file for bankruptcy. And he was like, people who file bankruptcy are so irresponsible. Um, and they're trying to avoid paying all this debt. So I had to stop him in his tracks because I know better. And I believe when you know better, you do better. And I love to educate. I'm a former educator, so I believe knowledge is power. And so we had a really transparent and honest conversation. Um, but if you're watching this, you probably need to hear this, what I had to share with him. Filing for bankruptcy does not mean that you're irresponsible. It makes you human. So let's talk about what Chapter 7 bankruptcy really is and why, for many people, it's not a failure. It's a true reset. It's a true and legal, legit reset. So let's start with this. Most people who file for bankruptcy did not get there from overspending or shopping sprees. That is a myth and a wrong assumption. According to data from the American Bankruptcy Institute, the top causes of bankruptcy are job loss or reduced income. I'm sure plenty of people can relate with our economy right now. The second is medical bills, divorce or separation, credit card debt that spiraled after an emergency, or caring for a loved one without any support. And have been connected to pretty much every last one of these. These are real life problems, not personal failures. So if you're dealing with any of these things and you're feeling like you're drowning, please know this. The system actually gives you a way out legally, respectfully. That's what Chapter 7 bankruptcy is for. Some of you've heard the word bankruptcy. You've heard these different numbers, Chapter 7, 11, 13. Let's talk about Chapter 7 today. Chapter 7 bankruptcy is often called liquidation bankruptcy, but that word can scare people. So let me break it down clearly. So Chapter 7 is a legal process that allows you to wipe out unsecured debts like credit cards, personal loans, and medical bills. You get protection from creditors through something called an automatic stay, which stops collections, wage garnishments, and even lawsuits. It allows debtors to start fresh without the stress of debts you can't realistically repay. Now, I know what you're thinking, but won't I lose everything? That's what my colleague said yesterday. It's the bottom. You lose everything. People just have nothing left. They have a credit score of zero. False. And we'll talk about that myth later in another video. But that it's just not true. Not necessarily. In most Chapter 7 cases, people don't lose anything at all. Why? Because the law allows for exemptions. There are federal exemptions and there's state exemptions. These are legal protections for your home, your car, household goods, clothing, and more. I always say, make sure you check with a local bankruptcy attorney in your area. Strongly suggest that. There are plenty of bankruptcy attorneys out there giving out free consultations. Check with attorney in your area to confirm if you qualify, if this is a good fit for you. But again, you're not going to lose your bid or your kid's school laptop. The system isn't cruel. It's designed to give you relief, not punishment. Okay. So who qualifies for Chapter 7? How can you find out if you're eligible? So again, contact a local bankruptcy attorney in your area. But you must pass what's called a means test. This compares your income to your state's median income for your household size. So if your income is lower than the threshold, you generally qualify. If it's higher, then we can look at your expenses and debts to see if you still qualify based on your disposable income. I keep shrinking in my chair. Oh my God. This is keeping it real. Okay, so there are also limits on how often you can file. If you filed Chapter 7 before, you do have to wait at least 8 years before filing again. Okay. This is why I always, again, recommend a consultation because no two financial situations are the same. NAPA, NACBA, is a great resource for consumer debtors to find a local attorney in your area that specializes in bankruptcy. Okay. So what actually happens when you file for Chapter 7? Here's the basic outline. You submit your petition to the court with detailed information about your income, debts, property, and expenses. And then once you file, the automatic stay kicks in. That means creditors have to stop all collection activity. Okay, for a period of time. A trustee is then assigned to your case. They'll review your paperwork and ask a few questions at your 341 creditors meeting of creditors, which usually lasts about 10 to 15 minutes. If all goes well, your eligible debts are discharged usually within 3 to 4 months. And just like that, you get your breathing room back again. You can rebuild your credit. You can rebuild your credit. You can set new financial goals and live your life without that cloud hanging over your head. Now, let's get back to that colleague. After I walked him through all of this, the reasons people file, how the law works, and what it actually does, he paused. And it was just a great self reflection for him. He didn't realize how it was structured. And just meant that people just gave up. And so, no, my friend, it means someone chose to take control. That's what it means, to stop living in fear, to use the law to protect their future. That's not. So if you've been struggling with debt and feeling like you failed, I want to tell you today, with love and clarity, this isn't a failure, it's a reset. A reset is a powerful, grown up, responsible thing to do. I'm here to help walk you through it. I offer something called an empowerment session, a one-on-one legal consultation where we review your options with no judgment and all facts. You can book by going to lawbyiris.com, or you can email me at info@lawbyiris.com, or feel free to call or text 469-200-0059. Remember, you deserve peace. You deserve options. I hope you have an amazing day, and remember to walk in your purpose. Take care.